Welcome to our predictions for Formula E's 150th race at the Mexico City E-Prix.
We're going into Mexico with Jake Dennis leading the standings.
And importantly, the last three winners of this race have gone on to win the championship. So our predictions for a win here could also mean something more significant later in the season. Let's get straight into it, shall we?
Yes. This is our first prediction video, and we are going to be doing one for every single race, where I'm hoping we'll have different predictions each race. Because
I probably won't.
Formula E is very unpredictable, so we could be right or we could be very, very wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot of randomness that goes into Formula E, especially where even comparing year on year, completely different cars perform completely differently at different tracks. So probably be all over the place. I'm sure we'll get something right along the way, and I'm sure we'll get plenty wrong as well.
We're going to be answering the same predictions every race just to see what we come out with. And the first one is pole position. Who do you think is going to be pole position in the Mexico E-Prix?
Quite predictably, my pole position is going to be Verline. I think the Porsche powertrain is just going to be so overpowered as per usual. And Verline is clearly the quickest of the Porsche drivers, so Verline for me.
I've said the same.
Thought you right.
Pretty much for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Because I just think he's up there with... He's just capable of doing it.
Yeah.
Probably an easy answer, but...
Yeah, pretty much an ever-present, one of the few things that are ever-present in Formula E, so quite predictable, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that was an easy one. And then the first driver to take attack mode.
I've gone for Jev. It just
Okay.
usually tends to be somebody that's doing something a bit different with strategy and not really in the usual following of the front pack. So just somebody that I expect to be a bit out of sequence with the rest of people and trying to do something a bit different strategy-wise.
Okay. I've gone for Zane Maloney. Again. Gone for someone that isn't really normally up the front. So I feel like those people tend to take attack mode first. So, yeah, I've gone with Zane Maloney.
Yep.
And then driver with the most overtakes.
For this one, I've gone with Nico Muller.
Interesting.
Because, again, the Porsche powertrain being completely OP, I think Muller's still getting to ropes of it a little bit, potentially not going to qualify that strongly. So if he doesn't have a strong qualifying performance, then I think he's going to be looking to make up places in the race.
Yeah, I agree.
Have you said the same?
No, I haven't
Fair
actually. I said Roland.
Ah,
Just because of how he drives. I just think in Mexico there's a lot of overtaking opportunities, and I think Roland is one of the people that do like to do a lot of overtakes, so I think he's just going to go for it, and he's going to try all he can.
fair enough.
Do you think there's going to be a safety car?
No, I
Oh.
actually don't. Rare for Formula E, I know.
It is.
Quite a bold prediction, actually, in terms of Formula E, but I think it's just going to be one of those races that's a little bit processional. I think we're getting to a point with these cars where everything is a bit more set in stone than it perhaps used to be, and yeah, I don't know, I just got a feeling that it'll be quite processional in that case.
Okay. I think there's going to be one. And I think, I only think one. I think it's going to be towards the end of the race. I'm hoping we're going to have a race like we did last year, where it was towards the end and it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're hoping for the same outcome as well.
No.
So.
And then we've got Thirst DNF.
I'm saying Nick De Vries.
Ooh,
I'm sorry to
okay.
do it to him, but I think based off last race, I don't know how I can not expect him to go and make another one of those silly dive bombs into T1 again. He's going to outbrake himself on cold tyres and nearly take out his teammate in the process, probably.
Yeah. I've gone for Vern. I don't know why. It's just a name there.
Random attack.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know why. There's no reason.
It's a hard one to predict. But
I know
yeah.
it is. How many drivers in total do you think, are
Ooh.
going to DNF?
Given that I don't think there's going to be a safety car, it means that I'm probably expecting a bit of a boring race.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 3. I'll go with 3.
Are they just going to go in the pits?
Just,
and
yeah.
just-
De Vries is going to try and take somebody out, including his teammate, but end up just hampering himself. And then I think we'll just get 2 of those random little, just those little system bugs that they seem to get from time to time where they just pull over on the hard shoulder.
Yeah. And back to the pits they go.
Yeah.
Well, I've said 4. So there's normally a few, isn't there?
Yeah.
So.
Was there 6 or 7 in Sao Paulo? But
yes.
I think that was a bit of a... I mean...
bit of the crazy race.
Yeah, I think when you consider that 3 of those would have been caused by the Marty airplane mode crash.
Yeah.
So, yeah, excluding anything drastic like that happening, then it should be a bit more relaxed.
Yeah. Okay, right. Now, podium predictions.
So, my podium predictions again. My P1 isn't going to be a surprise. I think Verline's going to win it. I'm going for Evans on the podium as well.
Okay.
Not in any particular order between Evans and Roland to also be on the podium. So, Verline, Evans, Roland. I think Verline will win it, and then whoever out of Evans and Roland will take the other 2 spots on the podium.
Okay. Well, based on the last 3 winners of the race, I've probably gone with who I would like to win the championship. And I've put Roland as the winner. And then I put Verline and Cassidy. I feel like Cassidy, he's a strong contender too.
Yeah, I mean, he's always a name to throw in the hat. But
yeah, he's at the back and then suddenly he's on a podium.
True.
So
True.
I've put him on there.
Fair enough.
Fastest lap?
I've actually put Cassidy for fastest lap for very similar reasons as you have. He always seems to be doing
Lack of
something
energy.
pretty dramatic, or
Not
conserving
lack of energy,
conserving
yeah,
a
he
load
saves
of
his
energy until really late, and then just while everybody else is running on, I was going to say running on fumes. Couldn't be further from the truth in electric, but running on the absolute bare minimal battery, and all of a sudden he just starts pumping in fastest laps and makes up 10 positions or something like that. So.
Yeah, he always you see him 1 minute at the back, you blink, and then he's P5.
Yeah.
So I think he'll end up on the podium, and I've said he'll get the fastest lap too, for that reason.
Yep, makes sense.
Highest scoring team?
I've got to say Porsche. I've gone Verline P1. I think Muller's also going to work his way into some decent points as well.
Yeah.
There's other teams that might be competitive, but that don't maybe have such a strong driver lineup like Andretti. Obviously, Andretti being Porsche power trained should also have a decent run at it, but I think Drugovic is, obviously not quite at the pace of Dennis, so Dennis might be fighting on his own up there.
I agree. I've said Porsche as well. Just pretty much, I think sometimes they're OP.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's probably a predictable, easy one as well, isn't it? And then the biggest surprise of the race.
So even though I've just slandered him for not being as quick as Jake Dennis, I've actually gone for Drugovic. He had a miserable start to the season in his home race in Sao Paulo, so I think he'll be looking to bounce back from that. I think it was uncharacteristic of the car, uncharacteristic of what we've seen from him in other series. So I think maybe not a surprise because, like I say, you'd be expecting the Andretti's to perform well, but a surprise in the sense of comparing it to his last race, which was pretty abysmal by anybody's standards. So I think he'll be looking to bounce back from that quickly. Yeah.
I've said a Cooper Kiro double DNF. Probably not going to happen, but I think it probably won't happen because Dan Ticktum got he dumped in the last race. So it probably won't happen, but I put that as my biggest surprise.
They had a double DNF last race. So
it's not, again, it's
not all
Formula
that
E.
surprising, but I don't know. To be fair, I think Ticktum should have decent pace I mean, I think we've seen it before in Mexico where he's looked quick but then just not really done much with it. So, I don't know. Again, Tictum's one that has found himself in trouble more often than he probably wants to. So, we'll be looking to have a nice clean race. And then Marty is obviously a bit of an unknown with what happened last race. But, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So that was our predictions for Formula E's 150th race at the Mexico E-Prix. Let us know down below if you think we're absolute waffle merchants. Let us know your predictions. Let us know if you think we've absolutely nailed it. And then we'll find out how we got on with our predictions after the race on Saturday evening.
Thank you for watching.